Hello, welcome to Just Bird Tarot. Today's reading is going to be for Miss Wendy Williams. Tomorrow happens to be her 60th birthday, so happy birthday to Miss Wendy Williams. Now, where in the world is Wendy? My goodness. I couldn't imagine being her sister, her father, her brother, her family members, cousin, auntie, uncle, friend. Uh, where are her friends? I know the one friend that she grew up with, Regina, is out there and trying to get attention. But oh my goodness, I mean, not on herself, on Wendy, like to get Wendy help. Where is Wendy Williams? Let's see, what's the energy surrounding Wendy Williams? Her birthday is tomorrow, July 18th. All right. We have the Selkie. Coming out of hiding, embrace who you really are. So it looks like maybe Wendy will be coming out and maybe accepting life on life's terms, whatever it really looks like for Wendy these days, right? We don't really know what's going on. They gave us that documentary, which was hard to swallow. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it and dive in. So let's see, she may be coming out to tell her truth. Let's see. It's time to embrace who you really are and making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time and achievement. So I think Miss Wendy is probably going to be seen. I'm hoping sooner than later. It seems like it, right? Remember, this is just picture cards. I'm not a psychic or anything like that, These are just cards. Take it with a grain of salt. Nothing here is for real. It's not truth. This is all speculation, allegation, and I personally just want to know the energy surrounding Miss Wendy. So she wants to come out of hiding. Look, she's birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? There's always pains during the birthing process, but this is a card of creativity. But there's a mystery surrounding this of her coming out. There's not in the way that you may think. Let's see. She's being called to create. So she's being called out, not like out on baloney, but just being entering the world as a baby. What? The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, and claiming your place. I feel like Wendy is going to not so much like not like come back like as Wendy Williams show Wendy, but like that she's going to come out of this. I don't know, claiming your place, speaking her mind. She's going to dive deep. She's gaining the momentum to come out to something new, something brand new with the birthing process, right? She's being called to come out, like internally speaking. Bottom of the deck is relationship. Oh, that's wrong deck. What is the bottom of the deck? I always look, so wrong deck. What am I doing? The ripple effect. Part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. Okay, so I think she's going to come out with the details. All right, let's see what the angels have for Wendy Williams. She's going to tell secrets because birth of the mystery, right? Mysteries are not solved. Look, and I get relationship again. Okay, with whom? But maybe she'll be in a relationship when Archangel Raphael, relationship healing, there to heal Wendy. Relationships are, romantical, but they don't have to be. I mean, all relationships aren't romantical. but her heart chakra, she has protection with Archangel Michael. She's coming out to speak her truth, and she is going through healing. I don't know what this relationship is, but we'll see. The answer is yes. Yes to her coming out, finding her freedom. Yes to a relationship. Yes to the healing. Yes to the protection. Yes to speaking her truth. Let's just see. What is she cutting through? Jealousy. Does Wendy still have jealousy? Maybe that's the healing is the jealousy that she may have had, because it is attached to the relationship, to the healing angel. Jealous. Who's jealous? Curious. Let me see what else is coming out. So she may be saying yes to a relationship. Someone may be jealous, but she's protected from them. And she's going to start speaking her truth. We hope, right? What's on the bottom of that deck? Learn to receive. So she may need help, right? She may need help from someone, and because she needs to learn how to receive. And Wendy was always the giver, the financial breadwinner within her family, always a giver. Just, giver. That's who she is. Like, she is like a gift giver, to others. It's like, she likes to give gifts to her family and friends, you know what I mean? Like to her gal pals or whatever, and just gift them. She's that's just a feeling that she likes to give gifts. Let's see. Freedom. Again, just be you. I feel like this is Wendy rising above for one, but finding her happiness for two with the hot air balloons. But rising above the situation and really finding a sense of freedom. So I think she will, when they go to court, don't they have a court coming up this year? I'm hoping is it in September? I'm hoping I wish it was sooner. It's just like how, we'll let you out of this thing now that all of your money's gone and you can't afford to take care of your health condition. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Not understanding. Because, like, when it comes to poor folk, or, like, they don't just, to regular everyday Joes, a court doesn't just come in and say, oh, you can't spend your money anymore. You spent too much of your money, so we're taking over, I don't know, just weird. The garden, receive and heal. Look, she needs to learn to receive, and she's going to need help. That's what she needs help. When she gets out and she finds that freedom, she's still going to need like a care provider or something, it feels like. Again, still a lot of mystery with that moon energy. Let's see. So I feel like Wendy's going to need help. There's a child there. And there's this coming to terms and acceptance of who you are now, probably versus who you were 10 years ago, before the illnesses started to take over, and, from addiction to her thyroid and the lymphedema. And I'm sure it's just taxing her in a way. Who wouldn't, if if you found out that somebody stole everything that you worked all your life for? I would want to just drink myself into an oblivion too, to be honest, And it's just given the public humiliation of the marriage and the divorce and the way that all of that played out. Yeah. Look, temptation, moral compass. Okay, so she might be tempted when she comes out, to go back to her old ways, maybe to continue to drink or something like that, where she'll be very tempted. It's a time where she will need support, and she needs to learn how to receive the help from others and not think like you can do everything on your own. But it's very hard because, like Britney Spears, after you come out of these situations, it's very hard to trust someone. But there's a crossroads here in this background, and there not only a crossroads, there's the heavenly cross. And people have their mouths closed. We don't see anything, we don't hear anything, we don't speak anything. And Wendy needs to talk. Okay, let's see. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams. Oh, children, cherish and enter their world. Yes, cherish your children, but this is her finding that freedom, maybe viewing life through the lens of a child, and it's falling upon like this new birth. And yes, I feel like Wendy, like the condition is going to take her back to very childlike behavior, of relearning certain things and having to go through the growing pains, the birthing pains, to find the freedom. But here we have yes, with all of the birds flying free. We have the change with the butterflies, the transformation, the well of deep emotions, the cleansing, but really viewing the world through the lens of a child, being more childlike, innocent, and there is a freedom with that. However, this just makes me feel that Wendy's physical condition is severe. Being birthed again could mean that it's like, like being born again into sobriety with a clean. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in Christianity, they would call it being reborn again. You go through, a christening or a baptismal or something like that, and then the sanctification process, right? Well, this is like the sanctification of sobriety, getting clean, being birthed. You're a brand new you, and you have to start from the very beginning, and you begin to grow up, right? And I'm talking like maturity wise, emotionally speaking. And that's what's happening with Wendy. So I feel like Wendy will get sober, and she needs support, and she will be tempted to fall back on her old ways. She may be tempted. She may even be jealous that others can and she cannot without fail, right? Let's see. Oh, I didn't pull the last card. So one more for Wendy. Yeah, this phase, something's ending. And since there's so much water, I'm going to take that as the liquid, the alcohol, being represented in the card of that, and letting it go and finding that release and being birthed into this new life of sober-mindedness. Let's see, for Wendy Williams. And this jealousy. Okay, the new vintage, be open-minded. Yeah, open-minded to this new world, this new life, because it is all new. It's brand spanking new, from, birth to childhood, and, you're the new old. And I don't know what the jealousy is about, but there is an outpouring of emotion here with the waterfall and unbridled confidence in claiming your place. So she may not have been able to do that because of some jealousy or residual feelings. Now, wait, what is on the bottom of the deck? Let's see. Oh, the teacher. Walk the talk. So you can't come out and start with the baloney like you did when you're in the recovery house and you didn't want anyone to know from the public, and it was a humiliating stance being in rehab and having to speak that out loud. But then after a while, you left the sober coach went to the wayside. Wendy was definitely drinking on the show, sipping when they had guests, and then during pandemic when she was at home, remember that big tall glass she would have and there would be look like orange juice? I suspect that Wendy liked to get up in the morning and pour a big tall glass of vodka and top it off with some OJ, because I do remember thinking, wow, Wendy's lit. But she was still cute. Wendy was still, she was still cute out there in her negligee, and just being comfortable at home and being who she, was. But the drinking hinders a lot of things. Well, there's the home, country house, and the couple. And that falls upon the relationship with the Two of Cups. Are her and Hunter going to get back together, I wonder? Country house. Coming out of hiding, embrace who you really are. All right, so maybe, let's see. I'm just saying couple because we have the relationship. She may get into a relationship. And then we have the Two of Hearts energy there. Power of an 11, being spiritually guided. Now, let's just keep pulling. Let's just see what we have. The townhouse. Okay, so she goes from the country house to the townhouse. And fidelity. So she has a loyal friend. Somebody's loyal and faithful. We have illness. And presence. Okay, so people, it looks like Wendy was out in the country house with I was going to say in a couple, in a relationship, but then we have the illness, right? People are bringing her gifts, right? Now the townhome, we have the 4 cups, we have 6 cups combined, or hearts, something from the past. So the illness will be a thing of the past, but she also very childlike, but it could be the past relationship. Her and Kev may try to work things out at some point. I'm not sure. Or there may be a new relationship coming in for Wendy, but she's still going to be kind of a homebody and withdrawn in her home, but it's not the country home. She's going back to the townhouse. So smaller living quarters, faithful friends and companions with fidelity here. Another couple waiting on a decision to be made. And we have, the illness has her trapped in an I'm going to call the country house an institution, maybe far out in the country somewhere. I don't know destination why, but you would have to fly to wherever from where she was to get there. All right. The illness is going to end as well with the power of a 9. Something's wrapping up there, and it could be her stay in this facility because then she comes down into the townhome, right? Smaller quarters, illness, but still needing to have somebody help her in her home. People are going to be bringing gifts, and she does have a faithful friend or companion with her. This could be a sober coach, it could be a friend, it could be a mentor, it could be a family member, but there is a companion here. Okay, Wendy, let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot. Wendy Williams. I just want a quick 2 of Pentacles, bringing balance, Queen of Swords, needing to cut some things out and speak her truth, feeling a bit less than, and the financial pang there with that 5 of Pentacles, just coming from this source of lack, needing to speak her truth, but waiting on it. As far as the 7 Pentacles combined. Oh my goodness. But having a new perspective and wanting to talk about her finances, wanting to talk about feeling left out and being put out in the cold and put somewhere and left behind, right? Feeling battered, bruised, and not worthy, a low sense of self-value, right? Let me just look. I'm going to see what this deck has to offer for Wendy. Maybe the shadow come out or what. Let's just see. Give me a message for Wendy Williams. The Mirror Rebellion, authenticity, independence, and revolution. Well, I think that's what she's seeking right now is authenticity, independence, and revolution. Yeah, she is a rebellion, right? But she's authentic and true to herself. Wendy's always been independent, right? Even when she was with Kev, she was, independent. The inner mask, self-knowledge, frustration, and a turning point. Told you in that other card there's a crossroads, and she's has to rely on her faith. So she's trying to figure out a way on her own, but she needs to learn to receive help. And we have the stranger. Maybe it's the loyal companion. They're coming to stay. Somebody's coming in to help her out. Again, power of a 9, something is ending. This is the unknown, opportunity, risks, and gifts. Somebody's coming to help Wendy. All right, that's what I have for Wendy Williams. Please continue to pray for her. Bye.